going on, YouTube? It's currently Saturday, a little after 5 o'clock. I have finished my work for the day and the week. So, getting ready to head home. Gonna test out, well, not really testing anything, but going to drag out the hammock and the tarp so I can go on and get my paracord guidelines all taken care of. That way I know how much paracord to take with me when we go camping. So, you know, we're just gonna go home and rig up the tarp and the hammock system that I'm probably gonna use when we go camping on the 4th of July. That way I don't have to take a big bunch of paracord with me. I'm trying to pack as light as possible because I got 4 days off, and I'm going to try, notice I said try, to get everything that I'm going to be using into one bag. So I'm pretty much going to try to live out of a small bucket pack for 4 days. Also, there's a bag floating around, but also gonna try to get some testing done of the stove and both the pack. But the stove and the pack don't come in until, I think the guy said Wednesday, because I called Amazon. They've been giving me the runaround for 2 weeks or so, or well, a week, I'm sorry. And they've not been very consistent. One day it'd tell me that it's shipped, the other day it tells me it's preparing to ship, and the next day it tells me that it won't ship until X day. So I called them, and it's supposed to be here Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so I'm going to try to get some testing done. I'm going to try to get the pack waterproof before we use it. The issue there being I've only got a week to do all this because we're headed out Friday, July 1st. We got a 4-day camping adventure, vacation type thing. So I got a lot of prep to do. And I want to say that the bag will probably not be ready. Gotta get my knives out, get them sharpened up, get all that stuff taken care of. This here will probably be a very long video, just to give y'all a heads up. Well, I don't know, it might be, it might not be. I ain't decided what I want to do yet. I will probably end up filming the setup and all that process of, you know, getting all my guidelines and stuff like that cut. I'll probably end up filming that, but I don't know if I'm going to film anything tomorrow. So I may end up just putting up another video tomorrow and dealing with that, or I may just combine, you know, the rest of today with tomorrow's video, which that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, considering the fact that I've already uploaded a video once today. I don't want to overload my channel all at one time, which really makes no sense because I done a live stream and a vlog yesterday. So Who knows? But right now we're just headed to the house. It's been a very, very long day. I was expecting an order of vape mail to come into the shop today. That didn't happen. It got rescheduled to Monday, I think. Don't really know why FedEx didn't deliver it today. I'm hoping that FedEx is going to deliver my stuff Monday. That way that'll give me 2 extra days to get everything figured out. Figure out how I'm going to camp the stuff or pack the stuff that I'm taking camping. Grab me a vape here real quick. I did not get to order the Fat Daddy's 510 connection today. I was looking at a few online. I like the one that's the bottom feeder. I think it's the bottom feeder V5 or something like that. Supposedly it's a ceramic insulator, but it's got a rubber O-ring around the base of the 510 connection, which makes sense for a bottom feeder. But I typically vape, well, if I tank, I'm vaping at about 100 watts, which is typically what I do with the Omega. Now, if I'm dripping, the other Omega that I have is usually right around 200 watts to 250 watts. So I'm afraid the base of the atomizer is going to end up melting the rubber O-ring. I usually vape pretty high, pretty hot, which is why my wicks only last 3 days. But you know, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. I just like it because of the color. You know, the O-rings, I think you can get them in different colors. Now, what would really be cool is if they made a ceramic inlay to go in that. That way, you know, you can swap out your colors or something like that. That would be really nice. I was also looking at the other one. It was a smaller 510 connection. But I don't think that one's necessarily going to be big enough to fit the Reuleaux. I'm sure I could probably make it work, but I don't want to make anything work. I want it to be somewhat factory looking. So what I'll probably end up doing is just getting a standard 22 millimeter flat top, or I may get the one with the grooves in it where I do vape so hot. Might figure out a way to put an O-ring underneath it to keep juice and stuff from getting inside the mod. I don't really know yet. Just looking at a couple videos, it doesn't seem too hard to do it, but I'm also thinking that I may end up stripping the paint and hitting it up with a custom color. I just got to find some automotive paint to do it. This truck is riding my ass. But yeah, I might just find me some automotive paint. Thinking candy apple red maybe, or like a midnight blue pearl. Sounds good. But yeah, get a custom paint job on it. Maybe, I don't know, I ain't decided yet. Because I'm thinking, you know, instead of tearing it down to put the 510 connection in it and then tearing it down again to fix the paint. Because, I mean, you've seen it in the other video. I think it was today's video. And, you know, it had some chunks and stuff taken out of it. So I think I'm going to sand it down, primer it, paint it, clear coat it. And, you know, make it a custom device, I guess. But, almost at the house now. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Alright, what's going on, YouTube? I'm running a little bit behind this morning. I'm leaving about 10-15 minutes later than I usually do. Today is Monday. I want to say it's June 20th. I'm not too sure about the number, but I do know it's a Monday. And it feels like a Monday. Yesterday, I was gonna film the rest of this vlog, which I'm doing now. Yeah, I was gonna film it yesterday, finish it up, upload it last night. Didn't quite happen like that. I was helping my brother-in-law swap out a radiator and a water pump, and grocery shopping and all that stuff. But yeah, we should have a pretty decent shipment of hardware coming today at work. We should have some nuggets coming. There's another mod there. I just can't remember which one I ordered. The nugget and something else. I'm not too sure what the something else is. But yeah, anyway, we got that. That's coming. Well, I didn't talk to anybody, but my pack and everything should be coming in tomorrow, according to the UPS tracking number. Although I do got a new product, something I picked up at Walmart last night. It's a 6,000 milliamp hour battery pack for cell phones and such. It's got a little flashlight on it. I tested the flashlight last night. It was pretty bright. I've not charged my phone with it yet. So, you know, we're going to test it out over the next week or so. I got it for when we go camping. That way I can keep up with my Instagram and my business. So, yeah, we're going to try that out, see how well it works. Probably end up doing a review for it. I didn't pay but $20, so we will figure out if it's worth $20. And I was still waiting to order the 510 connection on the Rouleau. Still on the fence about which one I'm going to get. I've been looking at them for about a week now, or ever since it happened. And I haven't found one I absolutely fell in love with. So, I mean, yeah, I just haven't found one that I like yet. I mean, it's not like a big decision. I mean, most all Fat Daddy's 510 connections are high performance. You get the same performance out of all of them. So I don't know why it's such a hard decision. I will probably end up getting the low profile with the cutouts. That way, you know, if it ever does break down again, 510 connection is just an easy swap. We can 3D print a 510 wrench for it. Of course, I'm not in a hurry to get it either. I mean, I do still have this. Which, ironically, is older than the Rouleau and still functions no matter what we put on it. Right now I'm running the Wismac Indestructible just because my BFT, the wicks are burnt and I didn't feel like changing them yesterday. And now the wicks are burning this, but I can't change them going down the road. Alright, this here is the product that I was telling y'all about earlier. It's just a little USB external battery. Supposedly it's waterproof and shockproof and all that. I'm not sure how accurate that statement is, but up top we have the video, or I'm sorry, not the video, but we've got the USB out, USB in is over on the other side, and flashlights right here. To do that, just hold the power button, flashlight turns on, it's pretty bright. Hold it again, flashlight turns off. To stop the charging, tap the power button twice. To start the charging, just tap it again. Of course, you see it is charging 79% right now. This is just a first look. I'm not going to get into the specifications or anything like that. Right now, this is just to let y'all know that, you know, I guess that I have it, and that a review will be coming up shortly for this particular device. I'm going to test it out camping, so yeah. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Maybe you have the very same product. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But leave me a comment, let me know. But yeah, have a good one.